everybody, I hope you're doing well. Today it's really hot outside in North Carolina. It's in about 80 degrees and it's probably one of our last really warm days of the year. So I'm looking forward to the fall weather. I don't know about you. I'm sure it started in many parts of the country, and in other countries there's cold weather, but right now it's still kind of warm in North Carolina. So I've had my sweat on today. I went and dropped off a piece just for a one-day exhibition, and I already picked up the piece because it was going to be an exhibition with art and food, and that got canceled because of COVID. So they literally had us drop off our painting today, be photographed with it, and display it, and they're going to put it on their Arts Council website. So what a crazy way to have an exhibition, huh? So I just wanted to share with you a couple of things, and I wanted to first announce the winners of the 3 Counterculture DIY Artist Resin 32-ounce winners that were, I announced it weeks ago, and you had to go over to Facebook and click on a link specifically in my Facebook group, and then it took you to a Google form through Counterculture. So they conducted the contest, not me. And we had 3 winners, and it took a little while to get through all of that because it was strictly a US thing, and we had 1 or 2 that were not in the United States, so we had to kind of reconfigure things. So the winners on those were Barbara Brown, Joanne Croson, and Carolyn Mills. Congratulations, all 3 of you, and they've all been notified, and they have won 32 ounces of the artist resin, which I have been playing with and loving, and I've been on a resin kick here for quite a while now. So I wanted to also let you know that I just finished a tutorial. I do one every 2 weeks, and with every tutorial, I provide a materials list, a traceable, so you don't have to know how to draw, you don't have to know how to paint. I'm going to take you through each step, brush stroke by brush stroke. So the one that I did this time was called Fall Leaf, and so like I said, you get a materials list. You can print out a finished copy of my painting to refer to. You print out a traceable, which is this, and you transfer it onto your 8x10 or 9x12 canvas, and you paint it at home. The class is $35, or there are subscriptions, and if you buy a monthly, 6-month, or annual subscription, no matter which of those subscriptions you get, you have access to all of my classes, which is almost 40 plus classes, and I add 2 each month continually. So you have access to all those classes as a member, and it's a pretty good deal. And if you do the annual subscription, you save 30-something%. If you do the 6-month, you save about 25%. But with the annual, you'll get a free $150 painting of your choice. Anything you want from me. It can be an acrylic pour that's embellished, it can be a pet portrait, it can be all kinds of stuff. So here is Fall Leaf, and so I take you through, and this time I kind of used my acrylics kind of like watercolors, and had some fun with that, and it kind of looks like a leaf that's floating in some water with some rocks around it. You know, kind of abstractish, not totally realistic, and very doable for a beginner painter, I promise. So here is Fall Leaf. And whoever signs up for this class, the first 2 people to sign up, I'm going to give away a choice. They can either have a zebra print, which is an 8x10, or the draped flowers, 8 by 10. Which can actually go both ways. It can look like a garden or like draped flowers. But the first 2 people to sign up for the class will get these free prints. And I like to throw in something free a little bit for everybody, so there always will be something free that I offer to you if you do take a class. And just a reminder, like this was a class that I did 2 weeks ago, the Bird of Paradise. And this painting is available in my Etsy store. This was one I did a while back, the giraffe. These are both 9 by 12s. And this one's in my Etsy store. If you want to be thinking about the holidays coming up and gifts for people, very reasonable prices. Just to show you a few more things that are in my Etsy store. I don't have the clock hands on here, they're gold, but here's a resin clock that is still available. Very pretty. Very sparkly. I just finished these. These are a set of 2. They're very vibrant. And on the front, they're a little less vibrant, but they've got some purples and a little bit of peacock teal in the background and some sparkly dark glitter. And then I embellished it with 24 karat gold and then put resin over it. So they're heat resistant up to 500 degrees. And a matching feather trinket tray. And if you look closely, I've got gold leaf, little specks of gold leaf, and it looks like there's water in the feather as if water, were laying in it, but it's actually resin. So you can wash it, clean it. You could put jewelry in it or whatever you choose. So this is a set and it's in my Etsy store. These are still in my Etsy store. They're hand painted and beautiful confetti glitter. They're fire opals, so they're kind of a rusty metallic, and they got sparkle on the back. These are in my Etsy shop. And I think these are absolutely gorgeous. These are still in the Etsy shop. They are hand painted. And they kind of look like passion flowers. And they're almost 3-dimensional looking. And totally heat resistant up to 500 degrees. I've got a couple of sets. This is a pair of 2 and they're metallics and they're glass tiles with cork backing, and they have resin, heat resistant up to 500 degrees as well. And they're metallics and they're that bloom technique. This is another set that's got black, purple, reds, oranges, gold. Really, really pretty, shimmery. So those are a couple of sets I have. And I'm also in a competition, not competition, it's an online exhibition, and it's called Paint It North Carolina. And it was just going to be for Orange County, North Carolina, but because of the COVID, it got canceled. It was going to be a whole plein air event where you paint outdoors and then you display your artwork, and it's on exhibit for a few weeks. Well, because of COVID, we got to paint outdoors on our own and put them in the online exhibition. And so I have 3 pieces in it, and they are available. And if they're not sold during the exhibition, they'll be available after the exhibition. I wanted to make sure and show them to you. From my own backyard. It would help if I put it the right way. This is a banana leaf plant and a beautiful hydrangea bush. So I sat in my backyard and painted this outdoors. And it's framed. I think it's about 21 inches or so, 18 to 20 inches long and 15, 16, 17 inches across. And I went to a local botanical nursery place they have landscaped areas so you can actually see plants in an environment that they will look pretty in. And so it's a really unusual and beautiful nursery. And this was one of the scenes from the dirt road. So I sat there and painted this scene. It's got a lot of succulents in this painting, which I love succulents and rocks. And so this is one, and this one's even bigger than the other one that I just showed you. They're both framed and ready. And then this one is a gallery wrapped canvas painted on the sides. It's 12 by 24 inches and it is a picture of a lake in a local park, greenway area where you can walk and along the lake, and there's homes and everything there. And this was a painting I did at this beautiful lake. You don't have to live in North Carolina to have beautiful things like this in your yard or in your area. And so they're available. So if you're interested, take a look at Paint It North Carolina. I will put a link below the video, and you can see all the paintings that are available on the exhibition. And if they are still available after the exhibition and you're interested, just message me, Sandra at sandralit.com. So I think that's it. I'm hot today. I think that's all I want to share with you. So I hope y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next video creating something fun. Bye-bye.